Hello, I am going to show you how to use Screencastify today. So the first thing you're going to do is go to you've already downloaded the extension for Screencastify, and so you'll find the icon to the right of your URL screen. And I'm going to click on the Screencastify icon. Right now I'm using Loom to record my screen just so I can show you everything I'm doing with Screencastify. So I click on my Screencastify icon. And when it opens up, it gives me a few options. I can click on browser tab only, so I just show what's in the browser tab. I can click on desktop view to see my entire desktop. I can click on webcam only if I just want to show what's in my webcam. So I'm going to click on browser tab, and then I'm going to click record. Before I do that, I can choose different microphones. If I just want the microphone that's embedded in my computer or the one that I have plugged in, I just leave it like this. And then I have embed webcam, the one that's attached to my computer, automatically selected here. But if you want a different one, you can click select and toggle through the options. If you want to look at the different settings, you can do that by clicking there. If you want to look at subscription options or your different recordings, you can click here. The options tab will give you a whole list of options like saving it to your Google Drive or saving it on your local device, notifications, keyboard shortcuts, and recording settings, as well as privacy and some advanced options. So I'm going to close out of this and go back and click on my Screencastify icon. I'm going to click on browser tab and then record. So now you hear the countdown and then it starts recording. And you can see that I have my webcam right here, and I can use a mirror image view, or I can click on that and that will bring it full screen. I can click on it again and it will bring it back down to the smaller screen. If I go over here to the left, you can see there's a count of how long I've been recording. And I can turn that timer on or off by clicking on the little clock icon. I can turn on or off my webcam by clicking on the little recording icon. I can go over here and pause my recording by clicking on the pause button. If I click on the arrows, it gives me 3 different options. So I can click on the one with the square, and that gives me my spotlight. So I can go through and highlight different things I want to point out to my audience. I can go back, undo the highlight, and then click on this option, which will give me a little circle to point out different things. And I just moved my presentation around by clicking on it. And then there's another one. So that undoes it. And then over here, I can click on the pen, and you have different color options. So let's say I want a green pen, and I can draw on my screen. And then I can click on the eraser icon. I can erase my screen, what I've drawn, and that's it. So if I click on the X, it will stop recording, or I can go up here. I'm sorry, the X just hides the toolbar, but if I click over here on the Screencastify icon, I can click stop, and that will end my recording. And it starts recording, and you can see that I have my webcam right here, and I can use a mirror. So now it automatically starts playing your recording, and it gives you a couple different options. You can save it to a disk from your Screencastify recording. You can save it to a disk. You can click here to share it. You can share it on your Google Drive. You can share it to your YouTube channel. You can get a shareable link. You can change your privacy settings. You can edit it by cropping and trimming. It's recording. So here's here are your crop options. So you can cut it from here if you want to start here and end here. You can do that. I'm going to cancel that edit. So that's crop, and then there's edit, which will take you to a new screen entirely, and it gives you more advanced features for editing your video. It will allow you to rearrange the order of certain parts of your recording and other more sophisticated editing options.